Okay, let's try this page. I just randomly turned it to this one and I thought you guys would be very interested in this one. This is about Nathan Rothschild, okay? Nathan Mayer Rothschild married in 1806 the richest bluest in London, Johanna Levi Barnado Cohen. Their son, Lionel, was born on November 22nd, 1808. Later than Disraeli, born the 21st, 1805, whom he entirely captivated. I don't know who Disraeli is. I got to get to the bottom of that because he's mentioned everywhere. Bombells Rebello, a bluish Machiavelli, was made the tutor of Lionel and taught Nathan such satanic contempt of all moral and religious traditions, which should be a man's only guide, that the totally unscrupulous Nathan, seeing that the Londoners distrusted his bluish creed, condemned by Christ, became ready to commit apostasy, the easier to accumulate wealth and attain titles and power in England. But his intentions became known to his eldest brother, Anselm, who immediately summoned his 4 brothers to Frankfurt. And there and then, on the tomb of Amschel Rothschild I, Nathan was tried, convicted, and doomed. Nathan suddenly died. All the other brothers had sworn to be faithful to their creed and to the testament of the great exterminator of Christians, Amschel. To be sure that Lionel would not embrace Christianity for his own ambitious ends, the brothers Rothschild, his uncles, ordered him to marry Charlotte, the daughter of Karl Rothschild of Naples, whose wife was Adelaide Hertz. Wait, how did he have a wife if he was about to get married? Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay, anyway. Nathan went to Frankfurt to be present at the marriage festivities. He was suffering from a carbuncle. On the day of the wedding, he was taken seriously ill and died on the 28th July, 1836. The superiority of Nathan's intelligence was proved on several occasions. He was the first to inform Lord Aberdeen, a minister, of the Paris July Revolution, as he had been to announce the defeat of Napoleon at Waterloo. Of course, Nathan could announce it. Once the Rothschilds were at the head of the hidden hand, which organized all the bloodshed, as I stated in my Science of Political Foresight. Of course, the arrival of the Landgrave's $4 million to London in cash when England was on the eve of bankruptcy did not demand a genius to make tremendous profit, especially if the owner of this capital was a real Satanist man-killer, as was Nathan Mayer, future Rothschild II. The amount of fortune he left always remained a secret. The business was to be conducted by the 4 sons in cooperation with their uncles abroad. To each of his daughters he left $500,000, which was to be forfeited if they married without the consent of their mother and their brothers. There were no legacies to his employees and no charitable bequests. I want to tell you that you see all the different fonts and stuff. He explains further back in the book that he had to pay to get this printed out of his own money and that no reputable printer would publish this book. So he had to do like backdoor style. So the printer that did it wasn't the best quality. And he's like, sorry guys, this is the only thing I could get done because anybody who printed it knew that they were at risk of dying. And he also said, I know when I publish this book, I'm going to die. And he did indeed die.